The new Barca team. Yeah, you read that right. It's terrifying. Not because they're sloppy or uncertain, but because Hansi Flick has given them structure, vision, and a ruthless edge. In just one season, Flick bagged the domestic treble, and his transfers, although light, it was lethal. Joan Garcia, Roony Bardhji, and now the wildcard, Marcus Rashford. These additions aren't just signings, they're solutions. We've got Bardhji, a young phenom who's already drawing comparisons to Yamal with his work rate and creativity. Joan Garcia, the goalkeeper who made 145 saves last season with a 73.71% save rate, isn't that crazy? He's regarded as the best in La Liga outside of Simón and Oblak. And now we have Rashford, a player who scored a brace against PSG in Europe, and his finishing is still world class. Before Flick's arrival, there were cracks in the team, but now he patched them fast. The squad gaps, Rashford plugs them with pace and precision. Wondering if all of this actually fits together? Let's dive into why Barca isn't just back, they're built for dominance. Hansi Flick arrived at Barca and did one thing clear: he brought identity. Gone are the days of tactical confusion and misplaced signings. Instead, we have pressing triangles, positional rotations, and a cohesive structure that leaves opponents guessing. Roony Bardhji, the €2.5 million signing from Copenhagen, isn't just a flashy name. At 19, he's already shown elite willingness, always the last in training, always the first to sprint back. Bardhji's ability to operate as a right winger or inverted forward mirrors Yamal's dynamism, blending pressing, creativity, and work rate in one package. He's exactly what Barca needed, a versatile spark to rotate alongside Yamal without losing identity. Then there's Marc Bernal, finally back to full fitness. When he last played, he seemingly bolstered midfield alongside Pedri, offering defensive balance and intelligence to a lineup often light on control. Under Flick, he's become the silent anchor, unflashy but tactical glue. The tactical gaps, Flick fixed them. Flick identified that Yamal needed support, Pedri needed protection, and the attack needed variation. Then, he patched the midfield with Bardhji's creativity and Bernal's stability. He stacked the depth chart so that no attacker feels overburdened and forwards rotate seamlessly. And what flicks this plan alive? Trust. Flick trusts his youth, he gives them responsibility, and they respond in kind. Training footage already shows Bardhji and Rashford combining fluidity in drills, hooking up without hesitation even before the season starts. Barca is no longer a team dragging under financial strain and tactical confusion, because under Flick, they're a unit with a spine, a plan, and the tools to execute. Up next, we break down how Marcus Rashford could be the final piece, a striker to elevate this terrifying squad to real dominance. Let's get the facts straight. Marcus Rashford has joined Barcelona on a season-long loan, with an option to buy for about €30 million in summer 2026. He even took a 15% pay cut to make it happen. In an interview, Joan Laporta, president of FC Barcelona, remarked that Rashford joining the team was the option he liked the most. At 27, he's betting on trophies and growth, not wages. That ambition alone speaks volumes about his character. Why does this signing matter? Flick, in his first season, discovered a glaring need: a left-wing attacker who presses, scores, and recovers space. Someone to rotate with Rafinha and supplement Yamal, who logged over 4,368 minutes last season. That's where Rashford fits seamlessly. Rashford already trained with Bardhji and Yamal before the season started. His link-up play combinations in drills looked fluent, and it's not just vibes, you can see it in the footage. Let's talk a bit about why Flick loves him. Firstly, he has an elite finishing vigor. Rashford hits big chances with ice-cold composure. Secondly, he has a relentless work ethic. He doesn't just score, he sprints back, presses, and hustles defensively. Thirdly, he's a tactical fit. In Flick's 4-3-3 or rotated front three, Rashford can play left wing or false nine, stretching defenses and pressing from the front. Finally, big match temperament. He scored twice at PSG and thrived under pressure in the Premier League playoffs. His consistency in high-stakes games gives Barca that extra edge. Financially, Barca had to stretch, but for the upgrade, worth it. He accepted lower wages to wear the iconic number 14 shirt. He's the first Englishman at Barca since Gary Lineker, and that number carries history at Camp Nou. Critics clashed, Teddy Sheringham said it was a soul-destroying move for United fans, but Rashford wants to win. It's not about loyalty to mediocrity, but loyalty to success. The bottom line is that Rashford isn't just another forward in the squad. He's a difference maker, goal threat, pressing force, tactical dynamite, and the kind of player that seals decisive games. Put him alongside Bardhji, Yamal and Pedri, and Barca gets depth and unpredictability. If Flick can rotate minutes wisely, this could be the transfer that shifts entire seasons. Opposition coaches should start sleeping with one eye open, because Barca just got scalpel sharp. Roony Bardhji. The name might still trip up a few tongues, but Barcelona fans are about to pronounce it fluently, with awe. Signed for €15 million from FC Copenhagen, the 19-year-old Swedish winger is already raising eyebrows. The comparisons to Lionel Messi? Risky, yes, but not without merit. Like Messi, Rooney thrives in tight spaces. His left foot is magnetic. His dribbling? Liquid. He doesn't just take on defenders, he dismantles them, one shuffle at a time. At Copenhagen, he netted 15 goals last season from the wing. That's production at Messi's age-level range, and it didn't go unnoticed. But why did Barca want him? 2 words: Lamine Yamal. Yamal played over 4,300 minutes last season. That's a heavy workload for an 18-year-old, and when he was injured, Barca's creativity dipped sharply. Bardhji isn't just backup, he's insurance, rotation, and chaos all in one. Flick said that Rooney gave them balance and that he trained like a man possessed. In fact, he's consistently the last player to leave training, echoing whispers of a young Cristiano's work ethic. His mentality? Cold-blooded. He didn't want to be the next Messi. He wants defenders to ask, who's going to stop Rooney? What sets him apart? Positional intelligence. He knows when to hug the touchline, when to cut in, and how to link with Gundogan and Yamal. Flick plans to rotate him heavily with Yamal. Watch out for Barca's new wing twins era coming. Rooney's resale value? Sky high. Think Ansu Fati 2.0, but with more durability. Scouts say his market value could double within 18 months, if nurtured right. And speaking of chemistry, Bardhji and Yamal in training is poetry. Imagine one gliding through the middle, the other dragging defenders wide. It's not just Plan B, it's Plan A++. When Yamal needs rest, or if Barcelona wants to go full blitz. Forget hype. Roony Bardhji is substance, a low-cost, high-output player with Messi's vision, Mahrez's touch, and the confidence of a veteran. And under Flick, he won't just grow, he'll explode. Now, let's shift a bit to the goalkeeper. Let's be honest, Marc-Andre ter Stegen isn't the wall he used to be. Injuries, dip in form, and some behind-the-scenes drama, it's cracked the once impenetrable fortress. When tensions rose during the La Liga tide celebrations, and he reportedly refused to travel to Milan for Barca's crucial Champions League second leg, fans started asking the question, is it time for a new number 1? Enter Joan Garcia, the 24-year-old shot-stopper from Espanyol, a player once overlooked, now hailed as the future of Barcelona's goal. Statistically, he already outshines many top-tier keepers. Most saves in La Liga 2024-25 with 145, the best save percentage at 73.71, 8 goals prevented, and multiple clean sheets. Against Real Madrid in February 2025, he single-handedly frustrated Ancelotti's front line. Against Valencia, his acrobatic stretch was dubbed the Angel Save, and he made history, the first goalkeeper to win La Liga Save of the Month twice in a row. One of those awards came after a rocket from Luke Bacchio nearly shattered the net, until Garcia clawed it away like a superhero. Oh, and let's not forget, 2 saved penalties against Mallorca. Calm under pressure? Absolutely. But he's not just a shot stopper, he's a sweeper keeper. He reads the game like a centre-back, commands his box, and Flick, he loves that. Because when you play a high line, your keeper needs to be more than just gloves, they need to be brains and boots. Garcia's arrival isn't just a replacement, it's a revolution. In a team filled with flair and fluidity, he adds confidence at the back, quietly becoming the spine of Flick's new Barcelona. He might not be flashy, he might not trend on social media yet, but Joan Garcia is exactly what this team needs to win trophies again. So, here we are, sitting at the edge of a new era. Barcelona isn't just rebuilding, they're reloading, with a squad brimming with youthful firepower, tactical discipline, and a coach who's already collected 3 trophies in 1 season. This is no longer a team in transition. This is a team with intent. From Marcus Rashford's Premier League fire, Roony Bardhji's Messi-like elegance, Joan Garcia's lightning reflexes, to the midfield poetry of Pedri and Bernal, this squad has the tools, the talent, and the tenacity to dominate La Liga and Europe once again. The question is no longer, can they? It is, who's going to stop them? And with Lamine Yamal still rising, Flick fine-tuning the system, and every piece falling into place, fans aren't just watching history, they're watching a dynasty reborn. So now it's over to you. Do you believe this new Barcelona team is truly terrifying? Will they take over Spain and then Europe? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Also, smash that like button if you're riding the Flick wave. Also, subscribe for more deep dives into football's biggest comebacks and shocking squad rebuilds. Because this Barca side, they're not done yet, they're just getting started.